9 in 10 Canadians have at least one risk factor for heart disease and stroke. And now a new online tool can not only help you identify your risks, but also guide you on how to take action. It's called Heart and Stroke Risk Screen. And joining me now to talk more about it is Dr. Nishita Singh, a stroke neurologist and Heart and Stroke Research Chair here in Manitoba. Dr. Singh, good to speak with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Good to speak to you as well.
I understand this is a free online tool that in just a matter of minutes can identify your risk. I'm curious from your perspective, how significant something like this is?
Oh yeah, like this is long overdue. I would say it's pretty awesome. Like I've used it myself. So this is a free available risk screen. And what it does is it really highlights the risk factors that many of us, and some of these risk factors are unique to women that we would not be aware of. So we know that Canadians are motivated to get better and to live a healthier life. And what the tool does, it makes you aware of different risk factors. Some of them you may not be aware of, some of them which are unique to women. And then it not only does identify the risk factors, it also gives you a customizable action plan as to what are the steps that you can take to modify some of those risk factors which are modifiable, and it'll also, enlist the ones which are non-modifiable for you.
Let's talk about the science behind this tool and the risk factors it's identifying. How reliable are the results it gives?
Yeah, so the science behind it is very solid. I would say, they've done a fantastic job by, understanding not just, the conventional factors that we know, like we do know, like high cholesterol is bad for your health, and so is diabetes, and so is high blood pressure. But some of the factors that are almost always underestimated are things like quality of sleep, mood, what kind of personal background you come from, ethnicity, and so on. And those are the things that I think they come out very well in the risk screen, and it gives you a very solid data plan based on, what our guidelines recommend, and in very lay summary and simple language, which is understandable to our patients.
This tool may really be beneficial for women in particular because their risk factors are often unique and overlooked, right?
Yeah, very well said and very rightly said. We do know that women can present with symptoms which are slightly different as compared to men, but also like women do undergo, like over years as they get older, lots of changes in their hormones, which can, whether it's perimenopausal period or postpartum and peripartum period, that do put them at a different risk of having a cardiovascular event as compared to men. So the tool again, in particular asks these questions that are more unique to women and gives you a more customizable action plan, as I said.
You mentioned the tool provides users with an action plan of sorts so you can address or modify the risk factors it identifies. By making these changes, can people significantly cut their risk?
Yeah, so you'd be surprised when I say this. 80% of premature heart disease and stroke is preventable, right? 80%, so that's a big number. And I cannot reiterate this more, that, controlling these risk factors, there are the non-modifiable ones, such as, aging population and, your sex and your ethnicity. But there are lots of modifiable risk factors that, you could identify based on the risk screen tool and work towards it, and so that you live a more healthier, longer, and a good quality of life.
Which we all want. Well, those watching right now, you can use this risk screen tool by going online to riskscreen-stg.heartandstroke.ca. Dr. Singh, thanks so much for your time tonight. It was great speaking with you.